Paliwala, reporter, right in the middle of what can no longer be called an agitation. You know, there are people on social media, there are people watching who are wondering, what is going on right now. Especially those who are trying to act all virtuous and, defending the agitators who've turned this violent. Let me tell you that this is not an agitation anymore. I don't care what you think about what I'm calling it. This is a riot. This is a riot by hooligans and vandals who've infiltrated what at one point of time was a legitimate peaceful protest by farmers from Punjab. It has become a riot now where the law and order situation of our country has been affected. Thousands of people's time, money, lives has been affected by this absolute riotous behavior. You can think you're being very cool by supporting anarchy in the name of a legitimate protest, but this is not a legitimate protest. If you had any brains, you would know how to differentiate between a legitimate protest and complete riot, mob action, anarchy, violence, abusive behavior. Drug addicts and drunkards who've infiltrated what was once a legitimate protest by Punjab farmers with a legitimate issue that they were protesting against. This is what it has boiled down to, and this is what the farmer leaders have allowed it to boil down to. That is what this situation is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not be stupid. Let's call a spade about what's happening right now. Hopefully things are going to be peaceful from here on in. The situation is continuing to be tense. India Today's Aishwarya Paliwal and Ankit Tyagi, brave reporters on the ground, facing a lot of hostility from drugged out agitators, who are using abusive language and violent, hostile behavior against our reporters, against the police, against citizens on the ground over there. It's a situation that has gone completely out of control. There will be hard questions for the intelligence agencies and the Delhi police as well, which we will ask. No other channel will ask hard questions of all sides because everybody thinks they've got a view, and if you don't support that view, obviously you're the enemy or the adversary. Well, here on India Today, we will report the facts on the ground. We've been reporting this agitation when it was peaceful, and we will not hesitate to call a riot when this protest has become a riot in the heart of the national capital, where the law and order situation has gone completely for a toss. India Today's Ankit Tyagi on the ground, braving a great deal of hostility and abuse from, we can't even call them agitators anymore, Ankit. What's the situation right now? We saw the police, handling some of those tractors and being able to turn them around, but what's the situation?
Initial Lathicharged right now, just a moment of calm, and once again, it seems that the situation is going out of hand. There were just all kind of things flying across, with the police trying to, in fact, chase away the protesters. There was a full confrontation. Right now also, Shiv, I can show you live on our screens. The tractors are, in fact, they're trying to ram their way through, so police is being chased back. It's now, okay, if you can see there, the policemen and the farmers, there are farmers, those who have clubs and sticks. It's now a man-to-man kind of a battle which is taking place right in the heart of the national capital. There are people, those who are, in fact, look at the police, the right police has moved in. The farmers tried to chase them off. After chasing those, after a few steps, the police charged back. And what you are seeing right now, the police trying to cordon those farmers there.
Ankit, just a moment. I'm going to come back to you in just a few seconds. We have word in from Deependra Pathak, the first word in from the Delhi police. He's a special CP of the Delhi police. Here's Kamaljeet speaking to the Delhi police. First word in from them on this situation.
The situation.
No, I am talking to the leaders, and we are just facilitating the movement towards Sanjay Gandhi.
Sir, are the farmer leaders listening to you at all?
Yes, we are in communication. He is the leader. He's the. Please, madam. Please, madam, come this side. Come this side.
Sir.
Come, please. Yes.
Sir.
जरा आपने भी बोला.
Sir, Delhi police reaching out to farmers, is it really working in that sense?
Yes, it is. But
the farmers,
we are trying to solve the problem.
Sir, also now are they going towards Bhavana?
Yes, they are going. Just see, this vehicle is going.
Sir, will there be action taken against those farmers who have violated? There have been violence.
It is premature. Let me do my work over here. Please.
So Deependra Pathak here of Delhi police, right there. telling India today as to what is now expected. They've been talking to farmers. He's on the ground here, and there it is. Sir, ये बताइए किसान लगातार आगे बढ़ते जा रहे हैं.
किसान नहीं, देखो गलत फहमी से न गए. एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का था किसान मजदूर संघर्ष कमेटी का, वही गए हैं आगे, और सभी हमारे आएंगे जो आगे से पीछे मुड़कर भी आए हैं, तो आगे आएंगे.
तो क्या ये फूट की बात हो रही है सामने, या
यही रूट दिया था हमको, उसी पर जा रहे हैं.
So farmer leaders here now trying at least some of it, but you know the numbers is too much. We see, if you can look at the vehicles, they've been taken over. Specifically, the other farmers now going towards Bhavana route. So that is also happening at this point of time.
Okay, back with you, Ankit. We just wanted to get a word in from the Delhi police. They say that they are speaking to the farmer leaders. Hopefully, there is some headway that is being made. Back to you, Ankit. Lots of police in the background from where you're standing.
So this is once again at the ITO intersection after, 2 rounds of Lathicharged and almost 20 rounds of tear gas shelling. The police and the farmers are still head-to-head, Shiv. Make no mistake, this is right now not a protest. This has become a full-blown riot, and it is the police which is trying to now push the farmers back. The farmers, few of them, about 50 to 100 tractors have gone onto that route towards Lal Killa. Rest are on that side. The trouble started on the side which goes towards India Gate, where the few of the farmers wanted to go. The police started tear gassing those farmers, and then a full-blown stone pelting and whatever. It was free for all. Whatever you can get your hands on was the situation. Initial lathi charge by the police. They were then chased back by the farmers, and once again right now we are standing at a very, very serious situation. The senior police officers here, what they are trying to do, they are trying to, in fact, make sure that the situation can be diffused, at least at this point of time. I will just show you that the police officer in turban speaking to a few farmers there, telling them that we will let you go wherever you want to. Don't indulge in any kind of vandalism. The farmers initially here had agreed that they will take a U-turn. That agreement was breached, and since then, ITO has become an almost war zone. You can hear behind me, Shiv, once, after every equal interval, after every few minutes, there was, in fact, you'll hear the boom of a tear gas shell. These couple of tractors, when the police had initially charged, were abandoned by the farmers in the face of the massive lathi charge that the police did at that moment. Now they are trying to take their tractors from this very spot, because the police has taken away the keys as far as these tractors are concerned. There are still now, there is the senior officers trying to speak to the farmers, trying to calm them down, all these agitators. On the other hand, on that side, because the problem is sheer numbers, so they talk to the 100 people, those who are standing in front. The 500 behind them do not listen to what was the conversation or possibly what was the agreement, and then it becomes a very tense situation. Farmers are now sitting in a sit-in protest. They are saying it was the police which initiated this entire lathi charge. So on one side there is a sit-in protest happening. On the other, Shiv, I saw some crazy visuals. Farmers were trying to ram the policemen with their tractors as well. Meanwhile, the police, every farmer that they could get their hands on, they also were taking it out. So it became a free-for-all at the ITO intersection, right just ahead of the Delhi police headquarters. The police personnel there, puncturing all the tractors which have been abandoned by the farmers after the initial lathi charge. The police now moving in, trying to push the farmers back. You can see a contingent going that side. Meanwhile, all the tractors which are in front, which have been abandoned, those tractors. Sir, आपको लगी कैसे लगी? आपको पत्थर लगा आपको?
नहीं वो तलवार ले रहा था सरदार जी.
हाँ जी.
वो तलवार लगी ऐसे हाथ में.
आपके हाथ में? सर, आपको तो मेडिकल अटेंशन के लिए जाना चाहिए.
हाँ जा रहे हैं अभी.
So I just want to show you that this is, a policeman who said that he was attacked by a sword which one of the protesters was in fact carrying. There are protesters as well showing us that they have been beaten up. At this point of time, Shiv, it's every man for himself. This situation can boil out of control once again any moment. There is a full conversation going on that side between the senior police officials and the protesters, the farmers, those who are standing here. ITO almost a war zone right now, right under the nose of the chair of the police commissioner of Delhi. I just want to show you one farmer who is, these are very, very graphic visuals. This could be disturbing visuals for few of our viewers. We will request our viewers to, in fact, use their discretion. But there are people, those who have been brutally injured. That farmer has injury on his head. I would not like to go in a close-up because we would avoid visuals of massive blood. But there are a lot of people, those who are seriously getting injured here. I can't believe on 26 January, on the Republic Day, this is what we would have been reporting, not from any faraway corner of the country, but from the heart of the national capital. It reminds me, in fact, Shiv, what happened in 2012 during the Nirbhaya protest, but the sheer numbers are just unbelievable right now. This has become a full war zone with the police and the farmers seriously and, on their edge. One misstep could really just put this entire situation or the momentary peace that we are seeing here into tatters. Back to you, Shiv.
Stay with me. Very, very dramatic pictures still coming in from the heart of the national capital, India Today's Aishwarya Paliwal is also live with us. Aishwarya, you got us some of those most, those most tense moments happening at the ITO. You're still right there amidst the tractors. Take us through what you're seeing right now. Is there any sign that things are de-escalating and that the farmers... Okay, Ankit, we're coming back to you. Is there something happening there?
There is again a move. Okay. Yeah, Lathicharged, the police tried to, in fact, push the farmers back, and once again it has come to a head. The farmers from the other side are throwing stones and they are throwing things at the police. The farmers are charging towards the police. They are, in fact, it's a seesaw battle going on. The police charged at them and the farmers have charged back at to the police. It is now, look at that. Just look at that. Both sides have iron clubs. They have rods in their hand. The police with their right protection gear, they're throwing things. And at this moment, the farmers on that side are asking their people to come in. So the police once again charging. This is now, just a battle of nerves. Every side which has more numbers charges towards the others. And this is the kind of weapons. Look at the size of that club. That is what is being used here. The farmers asking their fellow protesters on this side. These were the ones, those who were fighting. They are asking the protesters on this side to also join in. This situation is really at the boiling point right now, which is just waiting to explode. I think it will require a bigger number of the police to try and actually to take control of this situation. Otherwise, you'll keep seeing this kind of a seesaw battle which is going on where people are getting injured with every charge, either by the police or, once again, there has been stone pelting now going on. The police is throwing stones at the farmers and they are returning the favor, in kind. It is a very, very dangerous situation to be in, something that the farmer leaders, had promised that they would avoid. That promise, that trust has been breached today. There are people, all right, so there is now police charging on the other side as well. A full lathi charge happening by the police on this very side. But Shiv, you understand military tactics. The problem for the police is, look at those tractors. This entire road has been jammed with tractors. The police can't go into any formation. They get divided into 2 and 3s, and the farmers then are able to take advantage of that situation. Because there are tractors all across this road, the police is only able to charge till the time they get open ground. If any policeman is caught, in between the tractors where the farmers are in big numbers, then that policeman is seriously injured. So at least at this point of time, what the police is trying to do, they are trying to, tractor by tractor, push the farmers back. It's on both sides. That tractor which you see here, which was in the initial part of the rally, has been completely punctured, broken down. So this is standing on one side. On the other, the farmers, all right, now there are some stones being thrown from the other side. So the police has a two-front war. One which of 100-150 tractors and the contingent which is standing on the road towards Red Fort. The others from where in the ITO, from where the farmers had come from Akshardham. This is a bigger contingent. So far, what you are seeing, all right, I can see the police also throwing the stones back at to the farmers, whatever been thrown to them. But for anybody who understands any police or military tactics would know, this is a very, very dangerous situation that the police would want to avoid. They can't just charge in. It's a full tractor colony. If you are caught in between those tractors, there is a serious danger of being seriously injured. Meanwhile, the farmers are staying back behind the tractors. The confrontation, at least on this side so far, once again being diffused. There are certain policemen, those who are injured, and I think they have been taken in this ambulance away from this very spot. But the situation is very, very volatile, to say the least, Shiv.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.